G'day, g'day, welcome one and all to another set of Alliance War hits. We are back once again with ESM facing off against Made in Germany, so it's ESM versus MIG. Recording is being done outside, so I apologise for any wind noises or anything like that might get blown across the mic. I've also got my dogs around, so if you hear me randomly whistle, it's to try and bring them back from wherever they've wandered off to. So anyway, we will crack into all of this. It's just past the halfway point. It's way too early in the war to really know what's going on. Green tanks on their side, green tanks on our side. This time around, we've got the 6 flag advantage. Last time, the opponents had the 6 flag advantage, so who knows. See how this one pans out, but MiG are a little bit above ESM on the leaderboard, so yeah, we'll just wait and see what happens with it. So, without too much further ado, let's crack in. So first up, we've got a Yumi tank, Talon flank, Delmar wing, war chest, and is that variant? Yeah, variant Pika in that team. Apologies. All right, so Yumi tank, we may as well kick off with some red teams. So let's go Accent, Naja. Let's toss in, who else should we throw in here? Let's go Brock. We'll go an Iquani, and then we really need a good healer. So maybe we go Doc, and then Iquani. Speed gun here, speed, and then we'll go dodge and speed on Doc Colton. Alright, let's crack in, see where this one goes. Alright, so we've got no immediate red match off the start, but I do have a green match I can take. I can do the green match a number of ways. I might just actually take this red match, seeing as it's there, and then let's go up, which will cascade the blues, and I was hoping it might even get me an extra red in there, but not to be. So Yumi is fired now, which is possibly problematic. I'm not going to say it's guaranteed problematic at this stage yet, but it doesn't help matters. Alright, so we got rid of the tank. I'm not too worried if we have too much damage coming in. I would prefer it if I had Doc Colton charged, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Right, let's get rid of you. Whoa, we got poison. Where'd that poison come from? Alright, this isn't going to go to plan because we don't have any health left. If I push that match 4 onto War Chest, maybe he survives. Just survives. Whoa! Alright, so we're barely hanging in there. We're going to lose someone from Delmar here. The question is, who do we lose? And how much do we lose them by? Oh no. Oh no. Alright, at least we got rid of the shell shock element. Oh, we got a miss. Whoa. Whoa, we're in it. We're still here. Ah, okay. So, we have a life right now. So I'm going to take the yellow match, which is going to get me Doc Colton charged, so that'll at least get me a bit more health back. Let's pick off all of those red tiles while we've got them available, and I'm going to hopefully hopefully get rid of Pika variant, but that's not going to happen now. Let's just do this. That's going to be a big cascade, hopefully get something. Alright, we got rid of War Chest. Doc Colton's hanging in there. And a crit! Oh my goodness, talk about a comeback here. Alright, this one actually, it looks like it's going to go in our favour at this stage. Completely unbelievably, I have genuinely no idea how that one worked out. There is no way I should have won from that position. But we did, so I'll take it. Not gonna lie, I should not have won that fight. From where that was at one stage. Come on. And on a big open field, so the dogs can run around to their heart's content, and I just got to call them back in whenever they get a little bit too far away. All right, we'll go 1, 2, 3. Let's go find a Growl. And we do need a debuff on this team, actually, because there is still a chance a Yumi will fire. Let's go with Krampus, and maybe, what else should we bring in? Charge control. What charge control? Maybe Emerald? No, let's go Mare. Alright, speed, 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 speed. Done. Alright. Let's see how this one ends up. Hopefully we get the same result as the first fight, but in a little more orthodox fashion. Because, yeah. Whew, I don't know if my heart can handle a second fight like that. Right, so we got two match 3s for Mare. We might actually be able to get all of our match 3s. Yeah, how good. All right, so we've got Mare charged, which means that we've got Insanity out. Oh, that bloody revive. That is the worst thing ever. All right, so what happened there, and this is why I hate the revive talent sometimes, is because they died, quote unquote, Ayumi lost all of her buffs, including ailments, including the Insanity ailment I just gave her, which means that when she revived back, she had full charge and was able to get rid of that stupid counterattack buff. Hence, why I just got a lot of damage against me. All right, I'm going to let Bunraku fire because I'd rather get rid of War Chest on the balance of the two being one will hit me 3 people but be okay. The other one will hit 3 people and be very much not okay. Let's steal all their buffs for a second. I'm probably going to, in the scheme of things, lose Pulse here. But we will make the red tiles anyway, and hopefully, no, she survived. Somehow. Okay, I'll take that. So we'll fire Pulse then, and at least get some health back from what we just lost. And then, I've obviously lost Mare Vinaya, which means I've lost my, my charge control element. But we should be able... Do we kill Dragon Fist, or do we kill... I think we kill Bunraku on the balance because she's further charged than Fist is, and we might be able to get Fist with some other tiles, but not on tiles, but now we'll get him on special skills. So going to target Sarge with Bunraku, and then I'll get rid of Dragon Fist with Renegade, pop off some red tiles, and that gets everyone charged once again. Come on. So the combination of Pulse and Bunraku works quite well together because Bunraku gives off a charge buff, which does actually improve the amount of charge that Pulse's minions gives. It changes it from being a flat percentage to having flat percentage plus a little bit more. All right, so 2, we don't need to take that one. Charlie, I guess. You're up, let's see what happens. So this one's got a Hypernova flank, which is potentially problematic. So I'm going to go with, let's go with one of the 15s rather than the 20. Where's one of my 15s? There. And then let's chuck in Ember, because Ember, actually, who have we got as flanks? No, we won't need Ember. Let's go with Zigzag. Let's go with Ziggy. Xenia for heal over time and the charge generation, and then we could really do with charge control. Mare, I guess. Yes, there is no point to that because it doesn't charge break him. It's 1 tile short, and I don't have the +20 node to charge break him. As in, like, it's So Zigzag to charge break needs +7, and the Ragnarok Vantage, actually, is it +7 or +8? I think it's +8. 50, so it's 65 is the break. Yeah, it's 58 needed. So yeah, I can't get there because I don't have the +7, the 4% charge node at node 20. So there's not much point in giving him a speed gun because it doesn't work. And then we go speed gun there. All right, fingers crossed, see where this happens. So we've got 8-bit. 8-bit does the elemental defense down, which improves the damage output from Dragon Fist. And then we've also got in there, all right, I'm going to take the yellow match onto Hypernova just because that's too good to resist. Then we've got Zigzag for some free charge, Ksenia for some charge generation over time, and we've got, rounding out the team, got Ksenia for passive charge generation, revive and heal over time. That is not too bad. The yellow match doesn't charge me, but if I go the red match, that will charge Ksenia. No, one short. Miscalculated. That's unfortunate. All right, we'll take the yellows, and I'm going to fire Fist. Nope, I'm not going to fire Fist first because I didn't actually charge him. All right, we'll do that. That'll get me Ksenia charged at least. And then I'm going to go... We got rid of the counterattack buff there. You might be wondering how I got rid of it. The answer is via the Demolitions talent. So let's go heal, yellow. Yeah, I expected that to happen. And then I'm just going to get rid of it. I don't want to risk Hypernova. She's beatable if you've got the right heroes around, but I just don't have any yellow tiles lined up, which means I'm not going to have any of my any of the shell shocks and the demolitions talent proccing, because it runs off tiles, is the predominant way that I get it to proc. And since we don't have those tiles active, we can't proc it. Fisty, oh, that was good. We'll go Fisty here, get rid of the purples, cascade some blues, hopefully get some yellows. There we go, top left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Done. All right, that one went reasonably to plan. So I have found another way of dealing with Ayumi, as you just noticed there, is to bring in demolitions heroes. And it seems a little bit counterintuitive, because it doesn't have a direct dispel. It's not guaranteed. But in an era where there are not actually that many dispelling heroes, particularly AoE dispel heroes, it is actually beneficial to bring along. So yeah, as you saw, that one worked out. Who we got next? 007 with a Fiddle Tank. All right, Fiddle Tank, flak right flank, Fisty wing. All right, fiddle, 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 fiddle. All right, let's go with Fiddle does insanity, no counterattack. All right, let's go Ridge with 1 and 2. Put the Firewing trig there before I forget about it. And then, what else? We could go with another Cleanse, wouldn't go amiss. Maybe... Maybe options. Let's go with Quattro for a little bit of damage, and who we got hiding out down here? It'd be nice to have more mutants leveled, because the mutants have part of their skill set is a possibility for buffs to be, or ailments to be blocked. Let's go with that. see what happens here. It is a reasonably passive team, this one. I mean, it's got Terminus and Jocasta in it. I can't control where Ridge fires, but I've got Rudolph in there to bolster the damage output, and that is a fantastic opening board. That is a really great opening board. All right, we'll take the reds, and then we're going to get a second red match, guaranteed. Do we take it as the match 3 with an extra one, or do we take it as the match 4? I think we take the match 3 because that will get me the purples as well. Now we've got another red match which we'll take. That will give me enough to fire off 1 and 2, and then see if we got the resist. We did, which is great. Right, so we're gonna have flak charged in the next turn. So let's just pop a couple tiles there, and then we may as well drop all 3 on there because he's going to charge anyway. Oh, beautiful. That was wonderful. That was really good. Right, I'm going to pop the heal now because realistically, I probably should have done it 1 turn early because that would have gotten me the benefit of also having the charge generation buff, which would have gotten my heroes charged a little bit quicker. But we didn't do that, which was maybe a little bit foolish, but it's worked out okay in the end. And now we are going to see how awesome Terminus's damage can be. Ready? What is it? I'm going to go with 80, 90, just shy of 100. Oh man, he's so bad with damage output. He's, yeah, woeful. The only reason that I brought him along was just because I was a little bit worried about the combination of Fiddle and Flak. Both of them are fairly hefty damage dealers, not going to lie. They both hurt quite a bit when they fire off. So actually, funnily enough, Terminus is going to get the kill shot here, which is a little embarrassing for Fisty, but not much you can do. That was a good opening board. Come on, over here please. Alright, 2 flags to go. What do we got? Another Ayumi tank. Alright, so this time around, let's chuck in, I did use Brock already. Alright, I'm going to use Pantera this time around, because he's got a full team Dispel. We'll throw in a Xenia for some heal over time. We'll go Scarlet and Rudolph. Do I want to use Rudolph and Scarlet now? No, I'm going to save them for one last fight. In that case, let's go. Well, we could be really insulting and try to use Pumpernickel. No, we won't do that. Let's go. What do we got on the flanks? Ghost and Barbie. Not the time to be going a triple purple. Maybe we can get away with a triple yellow. Maybe we can get away with this. Do we want to use Pantera in this instance then? I think we do. We go another speed gun here. Speed gun there. Speed gun there. Alright, triple yellow stack against Barbie. Ayumi tank, I've got the Dispel in the form of Pantera. I've also got Ember along. Now Ember does have the Demolition class. Only 1 tile, one point, perk, whatever. Alright, we'll do this. That'll get me some reds in the next turn as well. Not looking ideal from a perspective of where this fight I would hope would be. Maybe we get a proc. Nope, we don't get the proc. Let's do this. And then let's do that. Right, that gets... Oh no, don't do that. Why? I was literally about to dispel all of their buffs. All of the counter-attack was about to get dispelled. That's quite frustrating and annoying, actually. Maybe we get him revived here. Maybe. I'm not going to count on it. No. Good stuff. Xenia, don't revive people when I need you to. That's fine. Who do we lose? Nima. Just Nima. We're going to get Well, let's just kill the tank anyway. Ah, and a revive. Good. How did... What? Okay. 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 Let's clean that mess up because that was a little bit embarrassing. So now may as well be a good time to discuss the art of cleaning. Now, cleanups, they're not anything to be ashamed of. Cleans are probably the most important part of any war. I mean, obviously one-shots win the battle, but if you have the unfortunate situation where you don't get a one-shot and you are having to clean a mess that's been made, or you're cleaning someone else's mess because you don't have a full strength team, the most important thing to do when you're doing a clean is to, one, not underestimate the battle. All right, so you don't want to go in and be like, no, I'm going to preserve some of my good heroes for a later hit. No, you don't want to stuff up a clean, because there's only one thing worse than missing a one shot, and that's missing a clean, because it gets progressively worse on a point per flag basis, and it's a massive decrease in the points per flag basis the more cleans you need to get rid of a team. So whenever you want to have a clean, you want to go in with absolute power. Like, you need to be going in to make the kill, and to make the kill cleanly. So that's number one. Number one is don't go in underpowered. Number two is that at every opportunity you possibly can, make use of ghosting lanes. If there's an opportunity to make a kill shot on a hero with some tiles, sure, go for it. But every other opportunity you've got, you want to be ghosting as many tiles as you possibly can, because that means that the enemy heroes are not going to be charging their special skills. Now, this is something you can do in the middle of a normal battle anyway. Like, if you've got ghosting lanes open, obviously go for them. Take the ghosting lanes, make sure that you're not in a situation where you're having to... sorry, I'm just trying to work out a team here. If you've got a ghosting lane open, take it, make use of it, decrease the amount of damage that's going to come from the enemy hero's special skills. That's kind of the number two thing. So let's go crit here, speed on here, dodge, I guess. I really wish I had a second speed gun in green. All right, let's do this. So you can see I have not spared any heroes. I've not gone in, obviously this is my final flag, so it's a different situation. But I'm not trying to withhold any heroes for a later hit. I've gone in full strength because I am determined to make this kill. All right, so that's how I'm doing it. Number two is, now that I've got a ghosting lane open, if I possibly can, I'm going to make use of that ghosting lane. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any tiles lined up onto the ghost lane, so I'm just going to pop all of the reds, all of the yellows, which is going to open up some extra tiles. Now you can see I've got this blue match up the ghosting lane, and a purple match. I'm probably going to take the purple to try to get some extra tiles cascading off the blue. Now you can see, unfortunately, the impact of having had to throw all of those other tiles. But the benefit of having used Doodle initially was that I didn't actually take any of the status ailments. So again, making use of my ghosting lane as much as I can, because that's decreasing the special skill damage that's going to be sent back at me. Come on, come here. I'm going to target all the way over here on Fisty's side. Now that I've got charge block on the right side, I can start throwing a little bit more tiles their way. But again, as much as I can, I'm still making use of my ghosting lane. Because ghosting also gives me double tiles. So it's like a 2-for-1. So I'm going to keep using that ghosting lane as much as I can. Fortunately, no revives there. We got rid of one hero now. Ghost is going to charge in probably 1 turn's time. If I hit her with any time... No, we're like, get out of that. Come on. Oh my goodness. She's just laid down in a mud puddle. Classic. So if I hit Ghost with any tiles, she's going to charge in the next turn. So I'm going to avoid that just for 1 more turn, and that way I can now throw some extra tiles her direction and a special skill as well. So Fisty now unfortunately is charged, which, you know, I was sort of stuck picking between one or the other. And as you can see, I picked maybe right, maybe wrong. I don't know. I had Doodle's Doodles buff up, which decreased the damage come from the elements. Again, still throwing tiles up the ghosting lane, and then that's decreasing their special skills. Hey, come here. No. No, come. Sorry, she's running off to find another dog. She's very friendly, sorry. Come on, back you come. No, oi, come, Ats. Sit, stay, sit. Alright, sorry, I'm gonna have to wrap this up in a second. Come on, Gil. No, come through the gate. Thank you, sorry. Come, both of you. No, come on. Sorry. Alright, so we did get the kill there, which is something. Come on. Away you come. But yeah, so that's pretty much the art of ghosting, art of cleanup. So, as I said, 2 key priorities when you're cleaning. Don't even think about it. 2 key priorities when you're doing a clean. Number 1, never go in underpowered. Always go in overpowered if you possibly can, because you don't want to be messing up a clean. Number 2 thing that you always want to be doing is that you want to be making use of your ghosting opportunities as much as you can, because ghosting doubles your tile charge rate, but it also means that you're not charging the enemy heroes, so it's kind of a double benefit. So there you go. Unfortunate that we lost that that 5th flag, but we did have a clean run up until then. Definitely probably should have lost the first fight. Not gonna lie, that one, I don't know how we won that. Like, we should not have won that fight, but we got there. So yeah, that's where we're at. Thank you everyone for joining me. I hope it was useful and informative to you. I might split out that art of cleaning section and put it up as a separate video. But yeah, that's all I got for today. Good luck with your wars and happy gaming until I see you again. Cheers, bye.